Ever watch an anime that changed the way you see storytelling forever? I'm not talking about flashy powers or cool intros. I mean the shows that shifted entire cultures, redefined what anime could be, and left emotional scars we're still talking about years later. Today we're counting down the top 5 most influential anime, the ones that shaped the entire industry, and maybe even you as a fan. Let's dive in. Number 5. Attack on Titan. When Attack on Titan dropped in 2013, it wasn't just another action series, it was a revolution. Hajime Isayama's brutal story of humanity's survival against the Titans flipped every shonen formula on its head. With over 140 million manga copies sold, it became one of the best-selling series ever, and its anime adaptation turned into a global event. But it wasn't just sales, it was impact. Attack on Titan became a cultural flashpoint. From being banned in China to being studied for its deep political allegories, this show made people talk and argue. Fans debated its moral questions, critics praised its writing, and casual viewers couldn't escape its opening theme. At number 5, Attack on Titan earns its place because it forced anime into the mainstream spotlight and proved that a dark, mature story could still dominate global pop culture. Number 4. One Piece. What if I told you one anime practically built the global anime economy? One Piece did exactly that. Eiichiro Oda's masterpiece didn't just redefine adventure, it redefined business. With over 516 million copies sold, it's the best-selling manga in history. That's not just numbers, that's power. Its world-building set a new gold standard for long-form storytelling, and its serialized model influenced how Netflix and Crunchyroll structure releases today. Beyond money, One Piece became a symbol of freedom and rebellion, especially across Asia, where its imagery is used in protests and activism. At number 4, One Piece isn't just entertainment. It's a living legend that turned anime from a niche hobby into a billion-dollar global culture. Number 3. Death Note. Now, Death Note, this one blurred the line between fiction and reality. A simple notebook that kills anyone whose name is written in it. But what if you had it? That question alone sparked real-world bans, school suspensions, and a moral panic across Asia. Students made their own notebooks, authorities freaked out, parents worried. But here's the twist. That controversy only made it more iconic. Death Note wasn't just a hit, it became a social experiment. It crossed borders through live-action films, a Western adaptation, and even a full-on musical. Yeah, a musical about murder and morality. At number 3, it stands as proof that anime can be dangerous, in the best way possible. It made audiences think, question, and confront their own sense of justice. Number 2. Akira. Before Akira, anime was just Japanese cartoons. After Akira, it was cinema. Katsuhiro Otomo's 1988 masterpiece broke through to the West with stunning visuals, cyberpunk grit, and philosophical weight. The neon-lit Tokyo of Akira inspired everything from The Matrix to Cyberpunk 2077, and it's still shaping aesthetics today. It didn't just influence art, it changed perception. Western audiences suddenly realized anime could be adult, complex, and visually groundbreaking. The movie even resurfaced as a symbol of protest in Japan before the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. That's how deep its cultural reach runs. At number 2, Akira earns its spot because it rewired the world's brain, redefining anime as a serious art form. Without it, we might not even have anime fandom as we know it today. Number 1. Neon Genesis Evangelion. And finally, Evangelion, the show that broke anime and then rebuilt it. Hideaki Anno's psychological masterpiece wasn't just another mecha series. It was a mirror for an entire generation. When it aired in the 90s, anime was dying, but Evangelion resurrected it. It made anime introspective, exploring depression, trauma, and the search for meaning, all wrapped in giant robots and biblical symbolism. It launched otaku culture, influenced everything from Darling in the Franxx to Attack on Titan, and earned over 700 billion yen by 2015. Even its infamously confusing ending became part of its legend. Fans debated it for decades. At number 1, Neon Genesis Evangelion stands above the rest because it changed how we think, feel, and talk about anime. It's not just influential, it's immortal. If you enjoyed this countdown and want more deep dives into anime that shaped history, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. And hey, there's a link in the description. Sign up for the newsletter to get exclusive lists, updates, and behind-the-scenes takes before anyone else. Thanks much for watching. I'm out for now. See you in the next one.